You've done the dirty on us twice now.
Oh, did I just say that?
We won't put this in the vlog.
You better put this in the vlog.
Every corner. Giles into outside zone 40 with him. Oh!
That was more of an unshakable lead from Quinn, not your fault.
So good morning from a very beautiful but very wet Mondello Park here in Ireland. We're here for the LZ Fest. This is going to be an insane event. We've got some really cool guys coming over from America and from Poland. Some of the best guys as well from the UK and Ireland are here, and it's going to be one hell of an event. Looking forward to getting out on track. We hear that the weather should be a bit better on Sunday for when our main event is, so fingers crossed for that. Obviously we want to make sure that all the spectators keep nice and dry and don't get absolutely soaked to the bone watching us. But yeah, looking forward to hanging out with all my friends that are here. We've got the team here as well, so it's going to be a nice chilled event. So yeah, looking forward to it, looking forward to getting out on track and having a good time.
Never switch on your chick, that's on bitch code. Catch a trick, fry him up in that Crisco. Fight the grid, I'ma dip to a flip phone. On the splits, every lick is a shitload.
So that's the first practice session done. Quick hour on the track. It's really wet out there. It's like an ice skating rink. All the cars are, I think, struggling a little bit. You know, we all need to find a little bit more confidence and pace, maybe. Well, I do at least. Mondello's a tricky track. I definitely need a bit more speed on the run-in, and yeah, just try and get a little bit more grip dialed into the back of the car. It's a lot of fun out there, though. So many people out there, so the atmosphere as you're going around the track feels electric. So can't wait to get back out there tomorrow. Fingers crossed it's going to be dry. We're going straight into a signing session now, so all the fans are going to come down the pit lane. We're going to sign some posters, give out some stickers, and yeah, meet everyone. Enjoy this evening, have a few drinks, and chill, and get ready for tomorrow.
Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't try to ball, nah, I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now. Told him on the lay, I've been moving dog. Yeah, I'm on the way. I don't try to ball, nah, I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.
Sunday, it's game day. We're just about to go out for this morning's practice. The weather is amazing today, blue skies, track is still a bit damp, so fingers crossed by sort of like mid to end of practice we'll have a dry track. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got some really cool people involved today, so yeah, looking forward to getting out on track, getting some laps done, and yeah, just looking forward to having a great day.
Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we always switching it up. They can't predict what we say. Come out the cave, they see the blood on our shirt. They see the teeth in the face, they watching tape, still trying to figure us out. They think we came here to play, they see the snakes, they trying to give us a curse. They wanna take it apart. Nobody's safe.
Cool, so that is practice done. It went pretty good actually. We got some solid lead laps done, a couple of chase runs were good. Yeah, feeling a bit more confident now on the track. It was very, very patchy to begin with. Towards the end of practice though, it dried right out, so it's a lot better out there, a lot more consistent. Looking forward to getting back out there now. We've got super lap for qualifying, which basically means we've got one lap to get our qualifying scores. Everyone's pre-qualified, only 32 drivers, so it's basically just a running order for this afternoon's competition. Yeah, looking forward to getting back out in the car and yeah, just trying to throw it out there and try and get the best score we can. And yeah, the Mondello is looking absolutely fantastic. The weather is amazing. The place is absolutely rammed. I'm sure the atmosphere when it goes into the competition a little bit later on is going to be electric. So can't wait to get back out there on the track and yeah, have some fun.
The one and only Monster Energy BaggsyBoyUK comes off the line. This incredible LSX supercharged V8 ES13. And Baggsy ripping through the gears, looking strong already, Eddie, but what's he got? Whoa! What an initiation!
Yeah, Baggsy throwing it in really hard here. Every time he comes to Ireland, he wants to get on that podium, and this weekend is no different. He's had some bad luck here in the past, but he is coming for it this weekend. And a driver that has shown some real form of late. Look at the wall running in as he tags the wall in front of the grandstand. And again as he exits the circuit. Mondello Park, throw your hands together for Steve BaggsyBoyUK.
And you got an 88.
Yeah, copy that, copy that.
So that is super lap done. I had a lot of fun with it. We just came in super fast. I just threw it in there as best I could. I thought I was going to go off the track at one point, but I managed to save it. And yeah, just kept it lit all the way around. I think we're high 80s, so pretty happy with that considering I just literally just went as full ham as I could. So yeah, looking forward to find out where I qualified, I guess, and then yeah, we'll move into the competition.
James got 100 points, I heard, yeah. Which seems a bit generous to me.
Dave did say this isn't a competition.
It seems that he starts with 5 points less in Drift Masters and he starts with 5 points more here. Oh, did I just say that?
We won't put this in the vlog at all.
Yeah, you have to put this. You better put this in the vlog. Someone has to tell the truth around here.
Well, he did say at the start of this event, he was like, normally they have to have all these rules and all this sort of stuff for like championships and all that. I think he said he's thrown that out the window for this to all the crowd. So
oh, of course.
I think it's just, we're just putting on a show.
Yeah, because I'm just going down as hard as I can go. Yeah. I don't think it's perfect, but it's fucking fast. It's just sort of pinned. All the way from Florida. That's so much better feeling, you know, when you're on the edge and who cares?
It's a lot more exciting.
Yeah.
I always used to love Super Lap.
Yeah.
I feel like drifting should just have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One lap.
You could change the format and like have everyone locked in.
Yeah.
You know, 32 drivers, or have, do you know in Japan how they did like, I think 8 or 16 are always in, and the rest have to pre-qualifying.
Yeah.
So you don't lose. Like if James broke a diff in qualifying, he's out. Whereas James should be in the show. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Superstar. Like, even if he qualifies 32nd, he'd go up against Peter first or someone. Do you know? And it'd be cool. It'd be great. Mix it up, and someone gets knocked out early, gets no points, and it would mix it up. But someone like James, Peter, Jack, whatever, yourself, you know, you should always be in the show. There should be seeded. It would just spice it up. It can be a little stagnant drifting, you know. Yeah, watch the same thing. No one is moving your format around and trying to do something, you know. This will be entertaining because it's just bang, 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 no bullshit, you know.
Exactly. People be into that.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be cool. I think we're doing that parade, right? Are you going to take the Audi?
Yeah, you're in the. You're going to tow me down in the pickup with a rope.
Is it not running?
No, it's fine. I'm just joking. It would be funny though. After all this time, it's been towed around. Like, it'd be funny.
Put the trailer, like the tow bar.
Yep, put the trailer. Yeah. Trailer queen.
That'd be good fun.
Did you feel like it had more grip?
It felt better, yeah. But I think I just got a better line and I pulled another gear. So going down the straight, I launched from second.
You wasn't like sweating sitting on the bump stops. Right. As you was coming over, Joe, as it hits on the second like inside clip, he was like just squatting the whole time. So
cool. Yeah,
it looked a lot more.
I just pulled another gear and then I ended up entering in fourth. And then just downshifted at that old mobile one corner. But I reckon it might have sat in fourth if I was leading, to be honest with you. I might have been able to just let it rip in fourth. If I could have made it stick or just thrown a bit more angle at it to try and save it, but I'd already thrown I already threw a lot of angle at it and I was off throttle for quite a while. Yeah. And I knew I had to get back on throttle quick, so I was in a place where I should be accelerating.
You have plenty of impact anyway. Yeah. That's for sure. It sounds good. Plenty of smoke.
They want me to put silencers on it now.
I know. Yeah.
So we're gonna put. I think we put the silencers where the Sam's going to dig them out. I think. So.
Cool.
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah, they were getting angry.
Were they?
Yeah.
Am I the loudest car here then?
No. On throttle, you're not far off it.
Oh really? So
Kevin's car's loud in this, and they are unlimited the whole time.
Yeah, I suppose. I think the V8 tone compared to the 2J is probably a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know,
it's more high pitch.
High pitch and barky.
Like very deep, isn't it?
Yeah. No. Anyway, keep on with that anyway. We're dialing in that lead line.
Thanks, mate.
See you, boys. You're getting a clip of me getting a clip of it.
If it starts raining, just take it straight back into the pits. I'll follow you into the pits, then I'll drive back to the start line. And then Gav can take it back to the stand.
So we got two very interesting vehicles here, two that have taken a very long time to build. I'm going to speak firstly to Baggsy and then we'll come to... So Baggsy just woke up one day and said, I'm just going to put a GTR engine in a Nivara.
You know, lockdown happened, we got a bit bored, we had a load of workshop spare time, so I was like, what better to do than use the engine that came out of our Nissan GTR drift car and put it in a truck.
So, some people here won't know this, and you guys won't know this at home, so was there a situation last night where you wanted to go to the after party in Naas and you didn't have a car here, and then you decided to drive this to Naas? Can I get a yes or no on that?
I drove to Naas twice because all my friends didn't have a lift.
So is it true that you drove into the middle of an Irish town in this and then decided to absolutely smash the anti-lag in the middle of that town?
I can confirm that the guards will also confirm that I did that as well.
Is it true that the guard said, what age are you? You replied and he said, act it.
He asked me how old I was. I said, I'm 35, and he was like, and you're still doing this shit?
So we haven't seen this car here in Ireland before, and we're going to give you just a couple of runs around to hear this, and everybody here to hear this car. Thank you so much for bringing it. This car is obviously GTR engine, GTR subframes, gearbox, steering wheel, everything. So it's not much Nivara left.
I think just the doors is the only thing we haven't messed with. But yeah, pretty much everything else is Nissan GTR. All suspension, the gearbox, the engine, wiring harnesses, just about everything is either slightly modified NIVARA or just fully Nissan GTR R35.
Who wants to hear it? Who wants to hear this 1100 horsepower NIVARA go around Mondello Park? Probably not Mondello Park, to be honest, but we're going to do it anyway. Baggsy bringing this thing over from the UK. It looks so cool, right? It is the coolest looking NIVARA I've ever seen. He's going to start it up and take it for a spin. He's going to take it out on the track. This is going to be very loud, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't like loud cars, probably not the place for you to be if you don't like loud cars, but this thing is pretty loud when he puts the angry map on. Ian, Eddie, what do you think of this thing?
Well, Dave, as you know, I know this thing very, very well. Eddie, your first impressions, you first time see it yesterday.
Yeah, blown away, absolutely blown away. And I heard the sound of the anti-lag. I only saw it in the videos, I wasn't there to see it live, but it sounded crazy in the videos.
Here we go, on the line. Well, this one, we talk about fantasy battles, and this one just happened to creep up all on its own.
It certainly did. It kind of came in under the radar.
Under the radar, no one noticed it, and I was like, oh, we might have a problem here.
I think we're going to have a huge problem. I think Mondello Park's going to have a problem because this is going to get wild pretty fast. We got two guys, teammates, you might say.
They certainly are teammates. Off the line, it is the one and only Baggsy leading out Tessa Wittig. The two Monster Energy cars absolutely screaming down the hill. Fires in Baggsy, big gap already opened up. Tess now shallows up the angle, trying to catch up with Baggsy. Baggsy fires in that V8 supercharged PS13 in to outside zone 4. Tess shallows up the angle, looks to make the transition, looks for Baggsy to set that car up. Baggsy fires into the outside zone. Tess can't seem to keep up, can't seem to claim back that lost ground, and across the line they go.
She was probably about 2 car lengths most of the time, so I'd probably say like a 6 or a 7 kind of thing.
Alright, copy that. Copy that.
You don't let her pull a gap or anything.
But they're back on the line, they'll stop him around, and I can guarantee now Baggsy is going to try and push Tess around Mondello Park because he's got a point to prove.
Get the thumbs up from our start line. Marshall Joe gives them the go. Here we go, Tessa to lead them in this time around. Baggsy now, is he going to hold back or is he going to go straight for that door in? You said he's going to go for it, and he's going for it. They flick it in. Baggsy on big angle, nice and early. Tessa tries to pull the gap here. Oh, she goes wide, drops some wheels as she comes by. Oh, contact. Contact from Baggsy.
Too greedy.
Too greedy, Ian.
Baggsy knocks himself out of competition. Tessa absolutely through Baggsy. Oh, Tessa has a little shutdown there. The rain starts to fall. Baggsy too greedy.
Tess just zeroed as well, so I don't know if it's a who zeroed first situation or what.
I over-rotated behind you. I mean, kind of made my call on it. I think Baggsy was being a little bit too greedy there. I think he should have adapted himself, gave Tess some room. He see the line she was taking. This one could go either way. We're all nervously waiting. Judges' decision comes in. Oh, it's going to be Baggsy. Baggsy gets the win. Advances through to top 16. Kieran Hines, I was so wrong. I couldn't have been more wrong.
It's not your first time, is it?
Hey, we'll leave that there.
Okay, if we just look at the first round there, look, Baggsy comes away with a sizable advantage in the lead position. Tessa is she doesn't have proximity at the start, and she's cutting the track to try and keep up. But I suppose it all comes down to the second one there when you see Baggsy spin. And of course, the only way it's going to be Baggsy's going to win this is obviously if we blame Tessa for Baggsy's spin. So basically, if you watch the run, Tessa actually comes down to clip 3. She drops 2 wheels off, and she leaves clip 3 very early and transitions very early. And in fact, if Baggsy hadn't made a little bit of contact, came close making contact, she would never have made the outer zone. She would have fallen into the middle of the track. So where she transitioned, he was caught completely there. He couldn't have known where she was going to go. So he would have been expecting her to go out wide and out onto the outer zone for the zone 4. She didn't. She was going to fall to the inside track, so he got caught on the transition. I think this is completely her fault for being in the wrong part of the track at the time where she should be going out wider, so we blamed her for that.
So we just done our top 32 battle against Tessa. Yeah, tricky. I didn't do the best lead line ever. I went in a little bit slower because I wanted us to be, together in the first turn. I wanted to be able to get a cool photo of us together going through that first turn. It was a little bit tricky going a little bit slower in the lead to make all the clips. So it wasn't my best lead line ever. And then in the chase position, I wanted to do it again, but the other way round. I got right up tight I think she might have put a couple of wheels, or at least a wheel, off track, and I timed my transition wrong, and I did actually over-rotate behind her. They've given us the win, so yeah, we'll move on to the top 16, and we're now going to be up against our good old friends at Quinn Motorsport. Kevin's driving his brand new S15. It's an absolute rocket ship. So yeah, I'm going to have to jump and go hell for leather into turn 1. Kevin's already told me he's looking for redemption, as I beat him a couple of years ago at UKDC, so looking forward to this one. It's going to be definitely one not to miss.
That's what I'm saying, I'm going to have to be gone. Ready? Oh, Baggsy's gone.
Gonna be cheeky roll.
Yeah.
He's all good?
Yeah, fine. It'll just be tricky because that's where I believe these 2Js really help, because you've got that, you can roll onto the power a lot more, can't you? This thing just brings all the torque straight away, and I've been in the wet, it was horrendous. I just couldn't get out of the box up that little bit of the hill. Everyone was just leaving me. So
it must be 2-0 to you, is it?
I think it's only 1-0, is it? Did I beat you somewhere else?
3-0. You've done the dirty on us twice now.
Oh, BDC?
Yeah.
And UKDC? Oh, it's 2-0, I forgot. I didn't realise. Can't find Kevin. Thanks, Kev.
On the start line now, mate, on the start line now. Ready and watching.
We head back down to the start line. It will be Baggsy to chase down Kevin Quinn. Kevin Quinn in that impeccable Quinn's M Sport S15 shuts the window and says, well, time for business. Time to get this deal done. I want to face off with Dean in the Grade 8.
Quinn versus Baggsy.
It looks like we're getting the all clear, yeah. Thumbs up all round from both our drivers. Hand drops, Baggsy eager. Look at that, jumps the start line, looking to get some ground on Kevin Quinn. He knows he's got the place. Oh, almost contact. Baggsy goes for the back bumper. Catches a little understeer. Baggsy gets back into it. Kevin Quinn absolutely ripping through the first 2 turns of the corner. Dials into outside zone 4. Baggsy with him. Oh! Baggsy absolutely glued to the front wheel of Kevin Quinn's car. Kevin Quinn fires into outside zone 6, and Baggsy looks once again to make some contact across the line, Eddie.
Yeah, contact from both drivers, but you know what, both of them keeping in it, and I'm not sure how they managed it. They almost came to a standstill.
I think from the way that looked from where I am, mate, it looked like Quinn slowed there, and it wasn't your fault for that contact. So just do a really nice lead there, and, you know, do what you can. I'm watching it back on the replay now, so. Alright, copy that, mate, copy that. I think that was more of an unchaseable lead from Quinn, not your fault, so hopefully that's the way it is, and just do a nice lead now.
Well, here we go, swapped him around. It will be Kevin Quinn to chase down Baggsy. Baggsy has unfinished business. Kevin Quinn says, you're not getting further than this. Big initiation from Baggsy, but look at Kevin Quinn! Kevin Quinn going for the rear wheel of the PS13 as Baggsy transitions into outside zone 4. Quinn now starts to fall away as Baggsy goes on a wide line. Quinn goes for the transition, looks back for the door as Baggsy gets into the wall, into the outside zone. Kevin Quinn struggling to gain back that lost ground. They cross the line, Eddie.
Really nice lead, mate, well done. It just comes down to that contact of who they're deeming at fault for it, so we'll see. Okay, copy that, mate, getting off radio.
That was fun. I don't care who wins, that was amazing. I was pushing you around that corner.
Yeah, you were hitting me like. I was like, I'm not going to spin, I'm not going to do that thing.
The results coming through, and it is going to be Kevin Quinn. Kevin Quinn moving on to the top 8, where he will go up and face none other than James Dean. We're losing Baggsy out of the competition.
I was going to throw a spin.
You were on a lot of angle.
Yeah.
That was good. I couldn't slow it down anymore. I was flat on the left and right.
You saying I was slow?
No, not at all.
You could have gone a bit faster.
What is it? 2-1 now?
2-1 there. 2-1.
We'll get a 2 also.
Right, good luck with James.
You entered, like he was with you, but he weren't like dooring you.
I was stuck to his door after that out of 3 into mobile. I was there.
I mean, the whole time. You entered on him, aren't you? Yes, mate. He looked like he wasn't on full throttle round 4.
I don't think he was. They gave it to him because he lent the car. Put that on film. So that's us done. We didn't make it through to top 8. I lost my top 16 battle against Kevin Quinn. Again, I'm not bummed. It was an amazing battle with Kevin. We made quite a bit of contact, and smiles all the way around the track. And I was buzzing when we got out. Kevin's a really good friend, also a competitor. And when I saw the bracket and I thought I might get him, I was really excited. So Had a great time out there, had a great event here back in Mondello in Ireland. The LZ Festival has not disappointed, it's been insane, and hopefully they do it again and we can come back and put on a show again like we have this weekend. So massive shout out to Drift Games for inviting us. Thank you to Adam LZ, it's been incredible, and of course thank you to everybody that was here at Mondello watching us and cheering us on, and everybody watching these videos. I really appreciate it. Cheers, thank you very much.
Just giving it a quick once over and bolt checking it, just making sure nothing's loose. I've got my audience of people watching across the pit garage.
Sam made a really easy job very difficult. For some reason we had to put it up 30 foot in the air for him to check some bolts.
From my small view and
your small window of the track,
no one could get me a proper wristband, so I just had to watch it.
You need a spotting one, didn't you?
Yeah, need one of those ones.
We haven't got
yours orange. Yeah, no one's got them. You can't get them. They're impossible.
They are literally like Willy Wonka's golden ticket right now.